All right. Shut up, music. Calm down a bit. All right, I think we're good. Camera up. Booyah. Hello. Hi, guys. How's it going? Let's get chat. Actually, I'll keep chat right here. Yeah. Hi. Hope you're all doing good. Can you all hear me okay? My audio should be louder now than it has been in previous streams, since it's usually pretty quiet. So can you all hear me fine? Oh, pardon me. All right. Yeah, 2014. I can't believe it. It's almost here. 2014. Just a week away. Hey guys. How you been? How you guys doing? Now I know that last stream that I did was more directed towards the Alan Becker specific audience. So this stream is going to be much more for people who are already aware of me and have been here for the last year. So I'm treating it like a let's chill, but we're going to go back and just look at all the shit that we did this year. And there's some stuff that I'm excited to discuss and talk about and take questions while we're on the way. I always like answering questions from you guys. I do ask you to be mature in chat and encourage that as well with your peers. I can't believe it's going to be 2004 tomorrow. I know. 1994 is such an exciting year. I can't wait. So much is going to happen. So silly. So silly. I got your name signed on my chest. Tatted on your chest? You did not. You did not. That has to be a joke. That has to be a joke. Okay. Ah, boy. Well, we made it another year. We made it another year. Cheers. 1704, year of gravity. Let's go. Hell yeah. I invented gravity, actually. 34 BCE really came fast. It got here so fast. Okay. Thick Shiro was wild. Yeah, she ain't that thick anymore, though. Unfortunately. So I will say, starting off in the stream here, I am streaming on Twitch and YouTube. And on Twitch, there are integrations, stuff that you can make happen on stream. Most importantly, questions. If you have a question, you can redeem it after getting some points. And it will pop up right here in this little area, I think. Or it'll show up somewhere. Oh no, it'll be right here underneath chat. And then I'll be able to answer it. But the little funny robot voice will get to say it. So if you want that kind of interaction, feel free. But if you're still on YouTube and you ask questions, hopefully I don't miss yours. But I'll try my best. It depends on how much you guys want to chat today. So quite a bit of you over on YouTube. All right. Did I get a new keyboard? Yeah, I did. I also got this weird ass fucking thing. Look at this. It's like half a keyboard. So it's got like several extra other buttons, and I'm trying to like optimize it for you can configure even the normal keys like Q, W, E, R, T, yada yada. You can configure those to do something completely different. So I'm using this to make my process in Adobe Animate, Adobe Premiere, FL Studio, and most importantly Minecraft a lot smoother. So but then yeah, I did get this circular keyboard with like some kind of aluminum lining around each key. It's nice. I like it. So you actually use the thing. Yeah, no, it's actually really come in handy recently. I love how convenient it is. Ah, man. It's been really fun. And I mean, for a while I've had these 4 keys, but I didn't use them as much. because I kept forgetting what they were, and the hand placement was just not right. So I have to like go way over in my. It is whatever. No one cares. But anywho, I thought it was there for aesthetic looky. No, it's genuinely helpful. I've only had it for like a day or two, but I have already fallen in love with it. It's one of the best purchases I've made so far for this setup, and this setup has gotten pretty extreme. I can do this now. It's pretty cool. I can stand. Look at me go, and now you can't see my face. Golly. And I'm 6 feet tall, so this is good. I like it. Anyway, I feel like I'm flexing, and I hate flexing, so we're just... I also don't feel like standing, so this works. But yeah, for those of you curious about where the fuck that stream is, where I watch your animations, that's going to be tomorrow, so subscribe if you're not already. I'll be streaming tomorrow. Hopefully the stream will be earlier in the day, because right now it's 10:48. I have to switch the tag on my door. I forgot to do that. One sec. It's just to let the other people that live with me know to not open the door, since they'll be caught on stream and they don't want people taking pictures of them, so which is understandable. So. Man, it has been a minute since I've just gotten to sit and chat with you guys. So how the fuck have you guys been? Why is the camera kind of angled? It's not angled, it's just kind of... Oh?
Fart and maybe poop.
True, thank you. It's not angled, it's just kind of in a weird position where it's squeezed right in between my monitor and my PC. This thing is my PC. Because of the way... Oh, I look so short because of the way the camera is angled. Okay, I did misread the question. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm used to it being overhead anyway. So I'm sure a lot of people think that I'm really short. But you know what? That's gonna make going to VidCon real funny for people who know me and are expecting me to be real short. And turns out I'm 6 feet tall. So that'll be funny. It wasn't even a question, it was a statement. Well, it wasn't. It's fine. I allow it. Boom, bah. Okay. Well, I suppose we'll just get right into it, huh? Why not? Let me go ahead and pull up my YouTube channel. And we'll just kind of see what the fuck I did this year. Because I'm going to be honest, I don't even know. I barely remember. Okay, 1 year ago, 1 year ago. Okay. Here we go. God, the 1 week video.
Hello.
This one was silly.
There is only 1 week left to participate in the Stuntman 3 collaboration. All entries are due on January 20th. Please make sure you have properly submitted your entry to either the Google form or my email.
There's no reason for me to do this. I was like, okay, what's a fun way I can announce to people that they have 1 week left to try and get that live? Because like the thing about hosting these big community collaborations is that most of the entries, I'd say like at least half of the entries, well, usually a third to a half of the entries will be submitted on the last week, usually in the last 2 to 3 days, if I'm being honest. Because everyone loves to work last minute. So we all know this. We all know this is true. But
I will be reviewing every single entry the day after on January 21st on my YouTube and Twitch. Thank you, and I will...
Just felt right. It just felt right, man. Can you believe it, guys? Stuntman 3 deadline, just a week away. Yeah, so this was the first thing that happened this year. January 13th was yelling at my audience to submit their Stuntman entries. Wow. Golly. And then, oh my goodness. Oh. So when did Stuntman? Stuntman was 6 months ago. Damn. It's a premiere trailer, and then we get a bunch of random ass videos because of this silly little thing. Oh man. It feels like the whole community. Hi. Dude, recording this was so cringe. I wish I had framed this differently. This is so... I hate how this was filmed. It's so bad.
Almost all of my Gmail accounts have been hacked. How would you get hacked? I have no fucking clue. I have no idea. Yeah, if I'm not messaging you via phone number, I'm not messaging you. It's not me. Team YouTube is in contact.
This was sick though. I
So
like
if the
this
stream goes
little
down, if
compilation.
you wouldn't mind in just spreading the news and getting people to talk about it, because if this hacker's intention is to replace my channel and take it for their own, I don't want them to have that satisfaction. They're not getting this fucking channel. I worked so goddamn hard here. This is again my life's work.
So I got hacked. God, that intro had no right to be that sick. I'm still really proud of that. That was so well done. I know, patting myself on the back. Also, hello Unero, thank you for the $5. Stuntman 4 in 2030 or sooner. Also, tell us who you're expecting an anim from in 2020 and why it's me. Why am I expecting an anim from you? If I've forgotten something important, this is gonna look real bad. Let me, hang on. One sec. We'll get back to this in a minute. Hang on. What did I forget, if anything? Or are you just trying to tease me with something? You fucking bitch. Yanero.
Pow.
Hey, there it is. Also, okay, well, I'll tackle... Hang on. Yeah, I don't... I have no idea. I have no idea. I think Yanero's just fucking with me. But Stuntman 4... People have been suggesting it a lot recently. Like now over anything else, which is weird. I don't know. Here, let me switch to camera. You know what? I'll talk about Stuntman 4 once we talk about Stuntman 3. It was a joke. Okay. Gotcha. No, we'll talk about the suggestion of Stuntman 4 when I get to the Stuntman 3. Just tell me if you're expecting anything from anyone. No. Absolutely not. You're alive, which means you are alive, which means you're... Okay, yeah, I get it. Thank you for the 22 months, Amber. Appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, well, about the hack... God, this was fucking surreal. This was scary. This honestly, like, legit, not fucking kidding, this traumatized me. A lot more than I thought it would. Man, this is the most stressful day of my life. And I don't think anyone doubts that, because if you know the full context, whoever had my email, whoever hacked me, they didn't just hack my YouTube. They got access to every single one of my emails, to which I had all of my information on. That's not just like, oh, they got my phone number and my email address. That's like they had my bank shit. That's scary. Pardon me. But yeah, I got a sponsorship email that seemed pretty legit. It was really legit, and usually I ignore sponsorships, but this one seemed right up my alley. It was like disguised as some tech company like a legit tech company, but they just disguised themselves as that company. And then sent me a PDF once I had replied. And I was like, okay, well, let's open this PDF. And at the moment that I opened the PDF, they had like copied everything from the browser that was open on my computer at that time. So they just had access to everything that was on that browser. And at that moment, I had so many passwords saved to like automatically sign me into websites for convenience. I had debit and credit cards saved on there that are now deactivated because of that. It was fun. It was so fun. It's scary how easily someone can just ruin your life like that. They could have if they really wanted to. They can't anymore. I took every single safety precaution possible, and I am fucking terrifying. I could barely sleep that night because I ended the okay. Full context. I was in the middle of doing some work for Alan Becker. Just by the way you're talking about, I'm assuming you would want to go through this again. Oh, absolutely. No, I mean, I tackled the situation as perfectly as anyone could have. And I mean that by no exaggeration. But I was working for Alan, and then I decided to go on lunch break, and then I went to go like open Google Docs to start writing a song, and then I noticed that I was logged out. I was like, that's weird. And then I noticed I couldn't log into any of my accounts, and I was like, that's scary. So then I like run up from the toilet and run to my computer. I'm logged out of everything. I am completely locked out. And I try to like as many passwords as I can remember, and then Google locks me out. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? So then I start panicking. I call my sister, who co-owns the Hatena 360 business, and she's trying to help me solve something. And then I don't remember if it was me or her that thought of the suggestion to start live streaming, because I still had the stream key for my YouTube channel and my Twitch on my OBS software. And somehow, for some reason, the people who had access to my channel and my Twitch didn't think to just reset the stream key, because if they did that, I'd be fucked. But doing that was that was the smartest thing that I did. And you could watch this video of how to prevent getting hacked for information of how I best tackled the situation and how I fucking got my account back in like 12 hours, which is insane with YouTube's record with hacked channels and recovering said channels. Corridor Digital, or Corridor Crew, didn't get their shit back until after 4 days of YouTube trying to figure shit out. How did my channel, which is a fraction of their size, get my shit fixed in half a day? That is insane to me. But what was even more insane to me, and what I've reflected on a lot since that day, is that I'm really grateful for this community, because as soon as I needed help, everyone sprung into action, which was much more than I had ever anticipated. I'd always had that, I don't know if you guys have done this thought experiment, but I had it a few times before this of, okay, what if I got hacked? How would I, if my channel got terminated, how would I tackle something like that? And my thought process was, well, I know I'm not big enough to really get YouTube's attention on my own, so I would probably ask some of the huge content creators that I know if they could just help me out. I mean, I'd feel bad for asking, but if worse comes to worse, I would. And turns out I didn't even need to ask them, because they just did it. They just straight up did it. That blows my fucking mind. And this turned into, thank you, Corner Red, for following. This turned into a huge discussion, not in just the Dojo community, but farther outside of the Dojo community. Much farther than I anticipated. Y'all know Flipnote Studio? Somehow, the owner of Sudomemo, which is the successor to Flipnote Hatena, Pseudofox, the creator of Sudomemo, had heard about what the fuck happened within like 24 hours. So somehow that shit spread like wildfire. And I mean, it wasn't like trending on Twitter, but people talked about it way more than I thought. And for like the next month or two, people were still asking me if I was getting all my shit back when I had already had all my shit back within like a week. But that was insane to me how fast that went, how far that spread. Made me very grateful. But I don't want to be all sappy here. I could definitely be all sappy and say thank you guys so much, but you're not here for that. But just know I'm very grateful, and if you're one of the people who helped me get my shit back, or if you're one of the people who helped me just spread the word, I really appreciate it. That meant the world to me. So my heart would skip a beat if I suddenly started trending. Yeah, for real. Oh my god. No, you know the weirdest thing out of all of that, and I don't know why this was so weird to me, but like on the Dojo Discord, they're usually extremely picky about what they make an announcement about. And as I had shown in the intro to this video, Seraph, after getting confirmation from Hyun, I'm sure, but Seraph even, let me switch the screen here
and take it further on.
Yeah, this is on the Dojo Discord, the main announcements channel, made an announcement saying that my account has been compromised. So, and they wouldn't usually do this, and I was shocked to see that they did this. I don't know. It's super weird to me, but it's nice to know that this sort of stuff. This is what would have happened if I got hacked, because it did. Very, very reassuring, and I'm never gonna forget that. But I'm definitely traumatized from this whole experience, and rightfully so. I have had waking nightmares since this day about my privacy and security being stripped from me and my life just like falling apart, and it's all because of this. So it affected me a lot more than I thought, but ultimately I'm grateful for how fast it was solved and how well it went and how many people heard about it. More people heard about it than I wanted them to, but seeing how quickly, like how far it spread and how quick it was, how quick people were to act on it, that is what impressed me. So you guys are insane for that. This sounds like something you should vent through a song. I might, I might, because I have not been able, I don't think a week has gone by since this happened to me that I haven't thought about it at least once. Do you randomly get the instinct to check your security sometimes ever since? Well, I'll tell you this. I manually log into everything now. I don't have any of my passwords saved on any of my browsers, not even on my phone. I manually log into everything now because because that's exactly how they got access, because I had that, all my passwords and accounts and emails and usernames just all already saved on browsers. So I don't do that. I'm not doing that shit anymore. Am I lagging? Am I lagging? Should I stop talking? Or is that just one person? Yeah, no, I got fucked up from that. I got fucked up. You have no idea. Okay, so that's just recon. Okay. Write it down in a note. Yeah, no, actually, shortly after that, I have all of my passwords saved in this thick-ass book. That this is the only time you're ever going to see this thing on stream is physically. But I do have them saved. And that's where I keep all of them. Yeah, let me just open it up for you. No, but that thing is... that I'm fucking protecting that shit with my life. Oh, man.
Screen.
Pardon me.
Password reveal at 3 subscribes.
No. Oh, man. But yeah. that shit affected me a lot more than I expected it to. But we're not going to talk about the sad side of that, but just to give you an idea, that's one of the things that I do now is manually logging into everything. Let's go back to the fun stuff. Well, still related. the result of them getting access to everything, and the reason that I got hacked is because the hacker wanted to use my account to promote their crypto scheme. Pretty much just scamming people using Tesla and the concept of crypto. And so I had thought that they were deleting all of my videos. Thankfully, they were just privating them. So they were kind enough, at least, to not delete everything. But a result of me going back through all of my videos and having to re-publicize everything is these just kind of slipped through the cracks. And I didn't bother unlisting them again. So this was for an old friend of a friend of mine. And I was just practicing some shit. And I liked his character style. It was reminiscent of Wolfenote days. Look at those messy fucking legs. Holy shit. There was that. I don't remember why I did this. But I remember I made this specifically for Seraph. And then sent it to him. And that was it. So there's that. And then this, man. So the history of this video, probably really confusing for most people, but the reason that this video exists is because Hyun had this silly little thing when he used to stream on Twitch where you could submit videos and SoundCloud music to play during his stream, as long as you had redeemed points. It's the exact same system that works on my Twitch, you can go to right now in order to do the questions. You can also submit videos for me to watch. But yeah, the reason I made this is because I kept making these SoundCloud recordings. I would record me talking to Hyun and then upload it to SoundCloud. I'm gonna find this. Hang on. Antenna 360 SoundCloud. Is this the right one? No, that's not the right one. I hate this one so much. This one. I believe... No, so I think it is on the older one. Damn. Unfortunate. How old is this shit? Oh, this is so cringy. So fucking cringy. I think these might be private. Are they? They might be unlisted on my main SoundCloud, but anyway, it was pretty much me just talking to Hyun without actually him responding. So, like, for example, I had this automated game of rock, paper, scissors, and I would just talk to him pre-recorded, just like, okay, we're gonna play rock, paper, scissors. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, what'd you get? I got scissors, so I win. And then I would like record that whole thing, and then I'd upload it to SoundCloud, and then it would play on Hyun's stream, and then he'd be responding to it. And I think literally the first one was just like, I said that I pulled scissors, and he was like, okay, I pulled rock, and then I was like, okay, well, I win. So it instantly failed, but it was really funny. And this was just another one of those where I abused his feature.
You may have won the battle, but you have not won the war. There will be hell to pay. Boomer fingers. The day of reckoning.
This wasn't even
It's not
directed
yet
at
upon
Hyun.
us, but it is coming very soon. To a dojo near you. Bring a diaper. Or two. I might need one as well.
I love that joke.
February 30th. Team trees.
How?
Lunsar, no! I don't want to do this today. Oh, you have so much to go through. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait 1 second. Now I gotta go to... I have to bookmark this page so I don't have to do this every time. Bobbity bobbity blah. Just one. Is it a long video? Just tell me if it's long. Recent events, I think. Redemptions. No. There it is. Watch a video. It's not even like a minute. All right. Here we go.
You know too much, dude. The birds will get you, man.
You're all incompetent! And you! Hold still! No! Why? Alright, I've been thinking.
Pretty accurate. Okay, great. Thanks. I'm glad we watched that. What were we talking about? Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, the Hyun video. That's pretty much all I had to say. The next video. Ooh, you might call it a ghost town. Man.
This town is in its best years, and my friends are just a message near, and we could hang out and be entertained, but just one wrong move and we'd all go insane. But that won't happen. So long as we keep on talking, we'll just ignore all the news, as if our world isn't hostage. We kept creating, we kept loving and hating, but behind those closed doors, they thought we weren't worth saving. You might call it a ghost town. This was my home, it's not my home now. It's lost and alone.
I'm just enjoying myself right now, I'm sorry.
Falling apart, and you might call these rumbling stars. They just stripped me from my only escape.
Hang on, I want the... We all know what I want, hang on.
Finding the pieces may prove to be hard.
This shit. Sorry.
Fragments of stars left shards in my heart. You won't find my home because they tore it apart. You might call it a ghost town. This was my home, it's not my home now. It's lost and alone in all these memories of falling apart, and you might call these crumbling stars.
This is, in terms of music, my magnum opus. Holy shit. And it's not saying too much because I don't have too many officially released tracks. I think so far it's the Imposter Song, Nostalgia Sea, Crumbling Stars, Ruin Sound, and then the Christmas one that no one cares about. And rightfully so. Oh my god. I love this video so much. It turned out literally perfect. Holy shit. I listen to this myself on repeat sometimes because it's legitimately good. And I'm so happy that I am at a point this year that I can consistently make good music that even I will listen to on repeat. On replay. Oh, okay. We can talk about on replay later, but my God. Well, maybe we'll get to that around 15, Matt. But oh my God, dude. Crumbling Stars is a song that means just so much to me. And I'm so happy that it got the recognition it has. Because when this shit released, everyone on Flipnote was watching it. Everyone who was on Flipnote Hatena heard about this video and saw it. I mean, there's so many wonderful comments to read through. Pseudo Fox himself, Axe Today, who was my main inspiration on Flipnote Hatena, left a very wonderful comment here and on Twitter. Oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps now just looking at it. You have no idea how much the response to this song meant to me. It means so much, and I'm still getting comments. There was one comment recently that actually made me cry. I want to find it. Oh my God, yeah, it's this one. I literally met my husband on Hatena way back. I'm living with him right now as I type this. We both watched and cried over this beautiful and sad song. I never thought I would cry happy and sad tears at the same time. Hatena was a huge part of my life. It's the reason I'm still animating the way I do now. The song captures everything I've ever loved about the community. I would do anything to see the creativity, the humor, the people, the memes, the chains, the chat rooms, the handwritten comments again. Hell, even Starbeggars would be welcomed. This song hit me directly in the heart. I both curse and thank you for this. This meant so much. Oh my God. This is so cool. It's so cool. Because let me just I just want to kind of put it in perspective. As soon as Flipnote Hatena shut down on May 31st of 2013, I had cut off communication with pretty much the entire community, except for maybe one or two people who I had saved their Skype information. Other than those, like, one or two people, who both of which I ended up just not talking to in the long run. Pardon me. I mean, I didn't have any way to contact anyone else from Flipnote Hatena. So these feelings that I were expressing in my song were explicitly my feelings, the way that I thought of this event, of the shutdown of Flipnote Hatena, and it impacted me pretty largely when it happened. And to see that this was a shared experience with so many people, and them also realizing that, oh shit, this wasn't just me that felt this exact specific niche way. This is so many people. It was so wonderful to see people come out of the woodworks to comment on this. And I think, oh fuck, what is his name? God damn. I forget his name, but he was like one of, if not the biggest Flipnote animator on Flipnote Hatena, and he found this video and left a nice comment. And I will never get over that. It's so cool, man. It's so cool. I love this so much. And I got the wonderful opportunity to work with Serial Bulby, who is the creator of the June Archive. It's an ARG that grew popular on Twitter and YouTube. So if you know it, you know it. But we're not going to spend much time on that today. But you know, I not only got to get to work with him on this video. You know, he provided me a lot of old flip notes to pretty much every video that you see here. Almost every one of them was taken from collections that he gave to me. And he also did the two thumbnails. One of the thumbnails ended up turning into this cover art, which is fantastic. But he concepted a bunch more and then drew 3 versions of them. Pardon me. I don't know. It is cool to get to work with him. And now we talk every now and then. And he's a real chill guy. I'm happy to have met him. He's a really talented motherfucker. And I'm kind of doing I'm doing a little video for him, but he doesn't know that, so shush. He kind of already knows, but sheesh. Man. But yeah, Crumbling Stars is my magnum opus on music for now. I hope to top it. But I am okay if this is my top for a long time because it's perfect in every single way. I literally could not have crafted this to be more perfect. Anyway, let's get to the one that more people care about. Oh my god, Stuntman 3! Let's fucking...
Alright, everyone, take your places. About to start. No food or drinks on set. Alright, buddy, make sure you roll those joints because this will be a long one. Hey,
Look at this intro!
Hi guys! Right now, you'll be the people. Wake up and listen to me. Have a lot of fun.
Ah! Hallelujah! Oh my god. This is my best collab I have ever made. And similar to Crumbling Stars, I don't think I'll top it for a very long time. Everything about this is just perfect. And this intro sums up the whole collab wonderfully. And I have massive props to Undermine for helping lead this intro, because it is mostly 3D. And I wanted this to feel like everything in Stuntman 3 was a big production. So all of the characters you see in this are just actors, and all the effects are just visual effects or special effects. Stuff done by either a pull of the string or a program on a computer. And this intro sells that idea perfectly, because I asked I had a bunch of my own personal favorite parts, or parts that just really stuck out to me. And I asked the people who made those parts to animate just a little bit, or draw a quick little picture of their character to be implemented into this intro, just doing something like grabbing a drink, or getting hit by the cameraman, pushing them to the side. So this was the collaboration between so many people, and not even to mention all the people who helped create the textures for the environment.
No food or drinks on set.
And there are still a lot of Easter eggs in here that I don't think a lot of people have seen. I mean, just all this. I don't know what the hell this is. I kind of just let them have fun with this. There's a little Gilded Guy pen. So it's clipping through the table, but that's fine. God, was there anything over there?
Alright, buddy.
Oh my god.
Those joints because this will be a long one. Hey, no drinks.
Oh my god, the bouncer. I love the bouncer. But yeah, we have so many cameos here, all made by the animators themselves. You got Man and Angie, drawn by Taro. Max Neaton for his many parts. A&R, Wimbledon, Petka, Orion, Jay-Z Boy. There's so many Easter eggs in this shot alone. It's so fucking cool. I love this intro, and I love the whole collab as a product of it. It's gonna be difficult for me to top this, which is also why I'm scared to do number 4, because this is high expectations from this one. But I love setting impossible standards for me to surpass. It just makes working on the next one so fun. Boxing gloves from one of the boxing entries, a soccer ball from a soccer ball entry, Allen's gauntlets, the baby maraca and the baby block, Minecraft sword, a guitar. Y'all know where that guitar is from. There's the hammer from... I don't remember most of the names of the people who actually made these parts. There's the knife from Keenlaw's tarot part. Oh man, this is just packed full of stuff. I didn't even realize that was there. It's the Minecraft staff from AVA episode 30. Hell yeah. The clock, one sword, Jin doing sound work. Oh my god. We had a 15 Matt teaser here. This is one of my favorite entries. I love this entry so fucking much. I could nerd out about this intro for so long, but the entire collab is fantastic, and it's all synced. Every bit of it is so synced. Like, listen to this shit.
Your mind is searching away, leading to that time by the
And the best part is that was completely accidental. Oh, God, and there's so many bits like that that I didn't intend to sync, and it just kind of happens when you're compiling it. And I talked to Pluto about it. Pluto's the creator of the Doors series, and he had the exact same thing happen to him in like the last couple Doors collaborations, Doors 4 and 5. That happens so much where things would just so happen to sync. You just kind of embrace it because it's cool. But that happened so much in this collab. And holy shit, 42 minutes. I was stressed out thinking I would barely hit 20 minutes when I was reviewing all the animations. And we ended up, this is the longest collaboration I have ever done. Oh, man, it's big. And I'm so happy with the song choice as well. I'll tell you, my favorite song though in the whole collab is this one. It's perfect. Listen to that, and then wait for the second drop. Okay, wait, no, that was one of my favorite things about this song, "Industrial Strain" by Coven, is it had 2 drops within the same time. As what the fuck? I've never heard that done before. This shit. It's so fucking good. Ugh. And everything syncs. Everything syncs. And then we get to the final song of the collab, right? It somehow integrated a sensible story into a collab about Punch the Cameraman. And it loops back into the intro. And it's so good.
Hey, let's get you out of this mess. Hey, don't let them get away. Come on. Just don't get hit.
Immediately gets hit. I love that. It's so funny. Don't get hit. Immediately gets hit. Like, come on, bro. You weren't even looking. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so fucking happy with this. This whole song, I mean, it was surrounded in kind of mediocre entries, I will admit. But I think the story entries really made up for it. And there is, believe it or not, there is a sensible story in this whole thing. There's Stuntman lore now because of this. And the Stuntman lore does include stuff from Stuntman 1 and Stuntman 2. So it's not just a Stuntman 3 thing. You could pull stuff from 1 and 2 to help make sense of this. And I haven't seen anyone do it before, but there is lore. And if we ever do a Stuntman 4, I will explore it more. But probably not for a while, and maybe not even ever. It's still a heavy maybe on if I do Stuntman 4. And I suppose we can talk about that now. I did a whole behind the scenes live stream of this collab. So if you want to hear me talk even more about this collab, you can find that. It's in my if you sort by live streams on my YouTube channel, you can find it. Just look for the Stuntman logo with the word breakdown on it and my little guy on the side. But we just talk it down. But yeah, Stuntman 4. Let's talk about it. I still don't really know if I'm ever gonna do Stuntman 4. But I will say I have noticed a sudden increase in the demand within this last month. And I don't know if it's just nostalgia from people participating a year ago from now, because I was hosting it starting October, November. December was the real crunch for most people. Oh, pardon me. Boy, Happy New Year, almost. Yes, thank you. But I don't know if I'm ever gonna do a Stuntman 4, even with the demand recently. I think the demand would have to be consistent, and it would have to grow over time for me to even consider doing a Stuntman 4. But I have considered it, but in order to seriously consider actually doing it. But I have thought like of some routes I could go in Stuntman 4. Some things that I would change, stuff related to story. But overall, I genuinely don't know if I'm going to do Stuntman 4. As much as I think that would be fun, it'd also be really stressful. And I feel like Stuntman 3 is already in a really good spot. And if I just keep making them yearly, then the hype for them is just going to kind of die out. So if I do end up doing a Stuntman 4, it probably won't be for another year or two at least. At least another year or two. Probably more on the another 2 years part. And even then, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe after Gravity releases, I might consider doing Stuntman 4. But that's also if people are still interested in it by then, because I don't want to have to start something that no one cares about. So this has to withstand the test of time. While it is a sick collab and I go back to watch it frequently, it still has a long ways to it ain't even a year old yet. It's only 6 months. So the jump scare in the back. Yeah, this silly little GIF. Oh my god! Wait! How do I? The microphone is in the way. I just whatever. You can see it. It's a silly little GIF of me just shaking the camera and screaming. It's really funny. It's a little silly. But yeah, so that's me on Stuntman 4. It'd be cool to see people try to break down the story, because everything that everyone knows and talks about on Stuntman 3 is the very obvious lore, the story that's already there. But I'd be interested to hear people's theories as to what's happening behind the scenes of the scenes. Okay. Well, the next video is a rather fun one. You all probably know it.
Minecraft songs
It's a short one.
A banger.
Yo, cause like, why are they so banging?
Wait a minute.
My favorite.
Because we updated the server to 1.20, all the structures that we originally found are now like they're refilled.
What?
Yeah, I looked back at this old structure that I already found in his mine. There's new stuff in it. I just found more diamonds.
Let's go raiding.
What the fuck did you just say? What the fuck? Why did that feel so natural coming from you? Man. Good video. I like this animation. It's really fun. It's very different from anything else that I've done before. And I really have been wanting to do something like this again, but I don't want to like force an animation like this to come out. Something kind of has to happen with me and my friends. And I have to like feel like I need to animate it. And that hasn't really happened since this. But that's kind of exactly what happened. We were just playing Minecraft. We were playing Super SMP Season 3 one day. And we were just chilling a voice chat. Blue was looking in this kind of place. Probably more like a village, but I thought this would be a cooler environment. And then with, I think it's Metal. Metal is the clipping software. One of them was able to, I think they both actually clipped this whole bit. I think I took Blue's perspective because he talks more, so his audio quality would be better. This is just so much fun to do. And also, I'd like to apologize to Loonsar, because now whenever someone talks to Loonsar for the first time and they have seen this video first, and they see Loonsar is in a voice chat with them, they instantly go yippity doo dah. Or if they're just a member of the dojo. If they're just a member of the dojo and they get to talk to Loonstar, they always go, "Oh, yippity doo dah." So I've tainted Loonstar's name with this animation. My biggest flex is that Alan Becker is a fan. Yeah, Alan likes this animation. It's fun. It's funny. But yeah, I'm very happy with this. The response to this on Twitter was fucking insane. I mean, obviously it didn't like blow up, but like I think it has like 100,000 views on Twitter, which is big for me. So, yeah. I don't know. This is a fun animation. It's a quick thing I did in like a few days. So, Super SMP Shenanigans. This is gonna be the last video like this to ever come up on my channel, because it's just too different from my normal content. So all stuff like this is going to go on the Hatana 360 here channel from here on out. So if you want more stuff like this, go there. We're going to be releasing videos whenever we feel like we want to. So no schedule, but yeah, Super SMP Shenanigans. I think it was Gamer who did this one. He edited this video.
Explosions don't work.
Yeah, this is definitely Gamer.
Blow it up a certain way.
With creepers, I don't think creepers blow up anything either.
They don't blow up anything. They just do damage.
Lag.
No.
Lag, yo. Hatana, fix your server, bro. This torch should not be floating.
Hey, so these are all from my private SMP world. We have a clips channel where people just submit funny clips that happened with them using some kind of software. I don't know. Point is, it's a bunch of
Still don't
clips,
know.
and my friend Gamer Studios, go check them out. Put all of them together and edited them, and I'm gonna upload it here. So enjoy.
What happened to Mustache? Oh man, that was this year as well. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk too much about that, but Minecraft stuff. The AI story. So AI had a big role this year, didn't it? A big scary one at that. But the story behind this is I saw Call Me Carson did a video using 11 Labs. And so I decided to make a story using my voice in 11 Labs. And it sounds real fucking silly. And this is one of the funniest videos I've ever made. It's so fun seeing everyone trying to comprehend what the fuck this AI is doing. And their fun little creative ways.
Oppose and hopefully save their friend from his green and salty fate. After surviving this aftermath, or something, the peeps in question goes to Burger King. Lale sees the Burger King was conveniently placed in...
Oh my god, you know, what I will never forget, I had Pymations over. We were discussing some 15 mat stuff, and then we were taking some kind of break or something. I don't remember how this came up, but I pulled up this video, and me and Mike just watched it, and he was fucking dying, and that was a fun moment where I was just like, yes, I did something funny, and people are legitimately laughing at it. Oh my god, but I love so many funny moments in this. Dude, fucking, this Plague's part.
He came at Nintendo 360 to ask him about his crippling tax returns. The thought of hating a 360 tax paper to jump scare him. Thunderbolt! And tonight, then...
There's no reason to be this funny. And then Under's part, oh my god, Under's part. The ending, primarily.
It turns out that he sensed some juicy memes and saw them as the perfect target for his meme collab 3, but the bystanders were not about to let him have his way. A fierce battle ensued with the destroyer meeting his untimely demise, leaving only one casualty, the meme destroyer himself. One. They were off.
The data mosh FNAF jump scare is so funny. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, people don't talk about this one as much as they should. Holy shit. I die every single time I watch this video. It's so funny. I don't even care that it was like kind of written by AI. Well, it was written by humans, by me and my friends, and then I just kind of influenced the AI. I influenced ChatGPT to destroy it, and then have my AI voice say it. So, god damn, it's so funny though. I'm so happy. Oh my god, Linsar's part.
Morph into something revolting. One of them started to morph into something revolting. A 4chan user. Oh.
I love the transformation of a Stigma. You're just getting fat, and that is a 4chan
Started to morph
user.
into something revolting.
It's so
a
good.
4chan user. Oh, Da Mimi Destroyer has bitten him in the midst of the previous battle without anyone noticing, and with the assault that remained in his system, his body couldn't take it anymore and changed. Now, all friends have accumulated a determination to oppose and hopefully save their friend from his green and salty fate. After surviving this aftermath,
Okay, I'm just watching it at this point, but fuck. This is so many funny moments in this. I've only covered, like, the skin of it. So if you haven't seen that video, please go watch it. It's so fucking good. Okay, the collab parts compilation. So this wasn't huge for my channel. I kind of just did what Hyun did, but in a way that I would do it. Is I took some Spider-Heck music, put my parts in here. I kind of synced it up a bit, but my favorite part about this is like the little comments that I make in between some of these. Yeah, like that shit. I cringe at this now. I love that shit. It's like self-commentary a little bit. Not much to say about that. Oh yeah, you get little fun facts. Like this one on my friend Matt Righteous. What did I say? I had my friend Matt Righteous do the live, which is true. Listen. It was a good joke to laugh. I love this next one, wait. Jan hated me for being too fast, it's very true. Yeah, I just like the comments put in between these. And the only thing that I wish I had changed was I wish I put the year on here. Like the date. The date that these were animated in, because like some of these are like from like 7 years ago, and they're just kind of squished in between the newer ones, so it's difficult to say which one's new or not if you're not already super hyper familiar with me and my content. So that's the one thing I would have changed, but it's still a fun one if you want some funny little fun facts. Ew, what the hell? Sorry, my foot is irritating me. I'm gonna have to cut my foot off later. Don't worry about it. It's a quick solution. It can't irritate me if it's not there. So. Alright, and then the announcement.
Matt, on October 7th, 16 animators will be competing to see who's the best and fastest animator of them all. And
It's a
the top
dope-ass
three winners will
trailer,
get prizes
by the
and
way.
bragging rights.
This is the 15-minute Animators Tournament.
Oh my god!
Oh, that is
I gotta either bring up my game as much as I can so chat doesn't get mad, or
Donut? More like no nuts.
You've won 2 years in a row.
The 15-minute Animators Tournament.
So I'm gonna cut in here real quick. The music in this is so fucking good. And for anyone looking for music similar to this, anything good for trailers, really, go to CJ Beards. Almost all of his shit is perfect for that trailer energy. He's a very talented musician, producer, and all of this shit is royalty free so long as credit is given. He's really chill about it. So if you're looking for that kind of music, go to this guy. Every time that I'm making a trailer now, I go to this guy. The energy is perfect.
Is a live charity event where 16 animators duke it out by animating a random prompt against each other within 15
Hello, Nova,
minutes.
welcome.
All animators of all backgrounds are welcome to participate, so hopefully I'll see you there.
This graphic is so cool. So good. Oh, and Donut's little thing at the end.
I'm here to fight the Grand Angel and make him the Grand Angel. That's right.
I said I'll demolish him. Now we cut to.
God, that was the best moment of the 2022 one. Oh man, yeah, it's a fun trailer. I got Pymations involved. That's cool. This year's 15 Matt was the highest production quality. It was the most expensive for sure. This one cost me a pretty penny to make. I mean, we'll talk more about it when we get to the actual event. We still got a few more videos, but man, golly gosh, I can't even really play this one. Shut up. I can play it like this, but it's not the same without music. But I do want to point out an error that I don't think anyone has noticed, but it irritates the fuck out of me. I want you to look at the yellow guy. He doesn't. The staff doesn't hit anyone. It just kind of bounces off of air, and then somehow goes back to him. Another one of my I have a regret with this video is I hate having the whole neon After Effect thing, because it just kind of makes everything look smudged. So I wish I had just kept it as solid colors. That would have looked better. Maybe just giving them like a simple glow, but yeah, I wish trying to pull off that neon effect, because it didn't turn out well. So, admittedly a mistake on my part. Got worried it was something I didn't. No, your shit is great, Lunsar. This is a fun one to collaborate with you on. I remember that last day you and I were working on it. We just cranked that shit out. We spent like the rest of the day on that shit all at the same time. Like I spent 4 hours finishing up my end, and then I sent it to you. You spent 4 more hours finishing it on your end. But it turned out really good. Though that's the only thing I wish that I had caught beforehand. Was that, because it's so awkward now. This is a very clean animation, dude. Oh my god. I love the ragdoll at that gets flown to the left at the very end. So it's one of the yellow stick figures. It's like the yellow stick figure's final hit here. Right here. I love that ragdoll. It's so fun. I remember people in my house passing by, just being like, "What are you doing? You've been doing that for a while." Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we were determined to get that shit done that day, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's one of my favorite animations that you and I have ever done, Lunsar, but it's also one of the only animations that you and I have ever done, at least jointed on. I don't think we've ever jointed on anything else. So that was a fun first. You're very fun to joint with. I'll give you that. Sandwiches. I remember this is a very last minute idea. And I got very stressed about this because this required all of the participants making a quick animation. So I didn't even ask if they wanted to. I was just like, okay, you guys are in this. And you're kind of, could you guys do this, please? I kind of need you to. So in my head, this was a fun way to announce all of the participants, because that last trailer was just the announcement that there was going to be another 15 Matt this year. So it was applications are open. You can sign up now. And this is me announcing all of those participants. And it's just a fun collab. It's a fun little collab. I remember, oh man, and all the Foley, but I remember telling Hyun about this. And I was like, okay, well, it's a few days before 15 Matt. Hey, Hyun, do you want to upload this like roster announcement that I made for 15 Matt onto the Dojo YouTube channel? He's like, oh, sure, yeah, let me see it. And I remember sending it to him, and he was watching it in a VC with a bunch of other people, and he was just like, did you just make a whole ass collab for a trailer? And I didn't really realize that that's what I did. And then he told me, and I was just like, oh, fuck, I did. This is just another collab. And it's a fun one. It's a real fun one. I might do something like this later on. So this could be considered a prototype for a future collaboration, but I haven't given it much thought. But I do want to do a collab similar to this. But fun fact about this animation, I don't think I really ever talked about it, but this video, the intro here, this was made like a couple years ago. This was made for the first 15 Matt, just privately in the 15 Matt Discord server. So Cap had when he got accepted to join 15 Matt for 2021, he made this animation of him making a bunch of sandwiches for all the participants. And then what happened is we didn't ask anyone to do this. People just started making animations of themselves taking a sandwich and then walking off. And then as I was reflecting on this, because I loved that part of this community, or just I don't know what you call it, but I loved seeing that about 15 Matt. And I was like, what if that's how we announce who's animating for this year? And I was like, oh, that's such a good idea. We don't have time to do this, but we're going to do it anyway. And then somehow we pulled it off just in time. And another fun fact, 90% of the sounds in this intro are done by me, physically. I got to experiment with Foley art for the first time. And that was a lot more fun than I had expected it to be. I think I did a couple streams on doing Foley art. And a lot of people were confused what the fuck I was doing. But, I mean, it sounds great. It's like all this was done. Like all the paper. Some of the more intense sounds were taken from other sound packs, but most of these sounds are mine. I just told everyone to just like introduce yourself however the fuck you want. Just have fun with it. Really express yourself. This is like your introduction to everyone who's going to be watching this thing. So tell them what you're all about. And everyone delivered perfectly. So Cam's showing how cartoony and silly he is. Perfect. I mean, this whole video, it's just fun seeing how people represent themselves. Real fun. Oh, Liz, hell yeah. I'm so happy Alvis wanted to participate, but I feel so bad they got COVID during it. That was unfortunate. Entity. It's me choking. So silly. Oh, this one's weird. It fits him though. It's just fun. And then I animated the last one here. So good. It's a fun little chill collab. I definitely kind of want to do something like it in the future. But yeah, that one was just plain fun. Use this tab to go to Hyun's dojo. Live. Yeah. Dude, this was so freaking fun, but also extremely stressful. Like, holy shit. But this was cool. This was real fucking cool. Having Krav and Mike here to help co-host this with me. And it was so much easier to do it with 3 people instead of just 2. So... and then my lovely girlfriend, got to operate the stream behind the scenes, and she shows up later in the stream, but I don't want to have to look for it. But man, we hit our fucking goal of $5,000 for the World Central Kitchen and their Maui mission, which is the first time in a 15 mat that we've hit the goal. However, I will say, I don't want to gloss over this and pretend like there wasn't any issues with this. I did something kind of shitty to get there, that looking back on it, I mean, in the moment it felt like the right thing to do. It's like, oh, this is for charity. Of course I'm going to try and convince people to donate to a charity to help people in need. But I had kind of used it as a threat, which I have immensely regret doing. And Hyun and I had a lengthy discussion about it afterward. And I'm glad we did, because it helped me reflect on what I did. But for those of you who were on the stream, where I was just kind of like, I don't know if we'll do another 15 mat if we don't hit $5,000. And I really regret doing that, because it made it more about donating for the next year instead of donating for the cause. And from what Hyun told me when he was in a voice chat with some people who were watching it, they were considering donating just crazy amounts, like more than they reasonably should. And they had already donated a lot of money at that point. And they were willing to donate like hundreds of dollars just to have another 15 mat. Which, I mean, hearing that, it really put into perspective how fucked up that was. That I had kind of used the existence of a future 15 mat more like a threat. And I immensely regret doing that. And if that ended up being one of the reasons that you donated, I appreciate it, but I do apologize. I mean, that money is going to people that it will help, if it hasn't already. I will say we doubled their Maui mission goal when we did that. And then Jacksepticeye, I'm sure his charity stream event, Thankmas, I think it was, I'm sure that helped them like fucking like do my goal like 10, 15, 20, a million times that, whatever. Pardon me. But I do regret that part of it, but I'm still very proud that we did it. And it's very nice hearing that people were willing to do something like that, just to have another 15 mat, which told me that people really fucking want this to keep going. So, I guess it's a no-brainer that we'll be doing more in the future. And I have been so anxious thinking about doing 15 mat 2024, but now I have to. I really have to. So I'm already, like, after 15 mat 2023 was over, I already started stressing out about the next year's 15 mat. But that's just a part of the deal. And I'm more than happy to do it. It's just every year it gets so much bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. This one was a lot. This one was a lot. So I'm considering looking out to a studio and seeing if we could just either rent out that space for the day, or if they would be willing to give it for free in turn for like promotion, or if they're just going to be nice. But I'm going to try and have a lot of discussion with Hyun about that. I want to involve Hyun more in the process, since it is a dojo event, and I just kind of take a hold of these projects, and Hyun just kind of lets me do it, and I don't really involve him much. And I feel like if he's the owner of the channel in the community, he kind of needs to know, and I feel like he should be more involved in it. Get his name in the mud a bit more. So not the mud, that's usually used in a negative sense, but you know what I'm trying to say. Another thing that I wish that we had done better was giving the judges the appropriate time to make a proper judgment, because we were breezing through these, and a part of the reasoning was because I didn't want the stream to go on for as long as it did in 2022, but we ended up going around the same time. I think we saved like an hour, honestly, an hour and a half, but it wasn't as much of a difference as I was expecting. I was hoping we'd get to like 8 hours at most, and we still went 30 minutes over, but that's because we ended up turning it into like a podcast at the end of it, so all my fault. But I still feel like we should have given the judges the time that they needed to make their proper decisions and give them more weight on the decisions that the audience would have. So like have the judges give their thoughts and have them discuss what they think about the contestants' animations, and then set up the poll for the audience to vote on. That way they don't make a vote and then they're like, oh shit, wait, no, this judge is right. I should have voted for this other person. But they've already submitted their vote, right? So messy, but I still think 2023 was a major improvement to 15 Matt 2022. But absolutely not perfect. But we're definitely going to do it again in 2024. I have to at this point. Not to say that I don't want to, but it does stress me out thinking about it. But I'll have to cross that road when we get there. It'll be around October again. I usually aim for the first October of every year, so that way it's easy to remember. So we'll see. Yeah. But in general, like I'm super happy with how this year's 15 Matt turned out, and it was super fun. The challenges at the end and throughout the whole thing were super fun to do. Man. We also didn't really slap each other that hard because like if it's $1,000 slap, we were pussies, man. We should have slapped each other way harder for $1,000 each, which I understand that critique and I 100% agree with it. But man, this just turned. I mean, you can see I got real fucking comfy at the end there. Oh man. But yeah, this went very smoothly. It went smoother than I was expecting. And I'm very happy. I'm very happy with how it all turned out. Just, a few things to keep in mind for next time. I would have let loose if I were a slap to the face. If it were a slap to the face, sorry. I'm acoustic, my bad. Man, and then I'm just gonna pull up a fun little video. Pymation Za. Fat ass fingers. Oh, did he remove it? He removed it. Oh well. But yeah, Pymation's actually wait, I might still have it in DMs. 1 second. I go to this is him.
Last year, I competed in an animation
unlisted
tournament in which 2 animators go head-to-head with 15 minutes to animate a prompt. Best animation wins.
Oh my god. The victor for this round is Salt Nayako.
I lost. So this year, I will be co-hosting.
Yeah, so Pymation's actually he was at my place I think 3 times for this. Maybe. I think it was actually only 2 times. The first time was so the microphone that we ended up using in 15 Matt was Mike's microphone. Mike's mic. Yeah, this is his boom mic, and the audio quality turned out much better than either of us were expecting. So big thanks to Big Mike. Big Mike. Thanks, Mike, for letting me use this for this event. I appreciate it. You can actually. So the funny thing, this video was recorded in this office. And I think you can even hear me in here.
The live stream will be raising money for World Central Kitchen to support those affected by the wildfires in Hawaii. There will be challenges and milestones the more money is raised. So stop on by, donate, or just spread the word. And be sure not to miss the great animation, the waxing, and my longest Pymations, ever. Yeah.
There
the stream.
I'm in a Pymations. Whatever. Oh man, I'll tell you, it is kind of surreal getting to do stuff with him. Even just talk to him. I mean, for those who don't know, he is in Colorado as well. So on a few occasions now, me and Mike have just kind of hung out. So he's really chill. I wish I could talk to him more, but he's not much of an online person, which is completely understandable. And we don't live like super close to each other to warrant us like frequently visiting each other. But on occasion, it is nice to get to talk to him and hang out. And you know, Mike, if for some reason you're watching this, thank you for helping out with 15 Matt, and hope to see you back next year. I'll be irritating you in DMs for. But yeah, I occupied our living room. You should have seen the set. The entire set for this thing was insane. Like, I know it looks super simplistic, but to get the lighting right and all the wiring correct, there were so many cables. I had to bring my whole computer downstairs. It was a lot. It was a big setup. And having two bright... This was another thing. My girlfriend was sitting right underneath one of the lights that was just beaming on her. So she was just sweating the whole tournament. And I felt so bad because I didn't even think about that. But, like, we weren't dealing with the biggest living room in existence, and I was already having trouble trying to mitigate the echoing across the room. So, you know, we tried our best to make it look as professional as possible, and I'd like to think that we did pretty damn good on it. I mean, I'm happy with how it looks, so. My dad brought me a grilled cheese to my desk because he knew I was competing in it. Lol, that's awesome. That's so cool. I love 15 Matt. It's one of the coolest and most stressful things that I have ever done, and it will continue to do. And I'm so happy that I'm given the opportunity to continue doing it. Both given a fantastic community, a fantastic person, Eric. Why do I call him Eric? Hyun, as everyone knows him. But Hyun is just really nice and just kind of lets me get away with a lot of shit. Too much shit, I will add. But, you know, big thanks to him, of course, for letting me host it on the channel. Otherwise, it wouldn't have nearly as much reach as we would like it to. There's a lot of people I could thank, but I'm just really happy that I'm able to even do it. So 15 Matt is one of the craziest things that I am able to do, and it's it's insane. It's insane. Yes, Hyun's name is Eric. The Blade Soundline Challenge. So I took another Spider Hex song. I did a quick little Blade Soundline. This one didn't pop off as much as my last Soundline challenge, so I don't know if I'll make a compilation video. I'll have to actually, you know, look for the people who've done this. I've seen a few entries. I haven't seen many. Let's look at this. One thing that I really wish I did was change the color of the trail for this because it blends in way too much with the background. But oh well. Very smooth, very fluid. I love it. Sorry. What the fuck did he say? Wait. He didn't have to be so mean. He didn't. He really didn't have to be so mean. Oh, man. I forgot about this. I should make an anim to this, but after finishing everything I'm working on, that's... Yeah. I guess I'll look into the other applications. I don't know. Other people's attempts. That's the word. Other attempts at this Soundline Challenge and see what there is. But didn't blow up as much as I wanted it to, but that's okay. Yeah, I mean, if you want to participate in that, it's there. The link to all the Soundline shit is in the description of that video, so there you go. Ah, big ol' synced joint. I'm just gonna watch the trailer and then I'll talk about it. This trailer's good. So, fun fact about this collab, I almost didn't really even do this. I almost didn't really finish this. But this has been in production for like probably around a couple of years now, at least. Yeah, I've been doing this one for a while. And it was really meant to be a very private collab. Never was really intended to go public. But I knew I wanted to finish it, and originally it was just going to kind of be like an Ember X Ebon ripoff. But eventually I was like, what if I just made this like a tribute to like all Synced collabs and had in the environment reflect the last like all the most recognizable environments for Synced for the collaborations, which is why I pull up all of these collabs in the beginning. So like there will be environment that reflects Defend the Diamond. There's the box room, of course. Aerial Master, we saw a glimpse of that. We saw a glimpse of which one is it? Road Rough House. So the environments will be reflected and tributed in this collaboration, and it will all be synced. And I'm trying to innovate with this one. I originally, with all my old sync collabs, I had a formula. It's like, this is what Shuriken did, and it worked. So I just keep doing that. This one, I'm taking a much different approach at it. I'm trying to do a lot more new things and cover new ground and do things that other people might have been too scared to do or just didn't think to do. Think of it more efficiently. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, but I'm not going to bore you with it. I am expecting the collab to release around March, April. I could be wrong. It could release sooner, it could release later, but that feels right to me right about now. I might make another trailer for whenever this is finished. I don't know if it'll be a long trailer. But pardon me. Man, what else to say about this? I mean, I've been working with people on this recently. The collab has been in production, like full-on production. Pretty much, I think... I don't know about right after this trailer released, but soon, like I'd say like a week or two after the trailer released, I started to get serious with it. We've been pretty serious in production ever since then, and I think only 3 more parts need to be finished, and then the rest of it is just compilation and polishing. So, hopefully it doesn't take too much longer. But yeah, that will happen eventually. Ruin Sound.
Let's slow it down, let's ruin sound, let's ruin songs and fuck around. These tacky trends all make the rounds. Just speed it up and ruin sound. I have good taste.
So I have a fun little story about this. Sorry, I didn't mean to touch the mic. I don't know if you heard that, but this Christmas, I think it was Christmas Eve for me actually, but it was Christmas in Ukraine, because Shuriken apparently loves this song so much, and him and Lindsay, his wife, they listen to this and sing it all the time, which... You've no idea how much that means to me. Shuriken played my song on piano that he had been rehearsing for months for Christmas. That was my Christmas present from him. What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know if this is selling it, but that's insane to me because I was introduced to this community by Shuriken. The first video that I saw that really got me interested in stick fight animation was Shuriken's Imitator collab, the original one. I saw it like 3 months after it had released, and I was like, this is game-changing. Sync? Stick fight? This is amazing. And then I instantly got into it and introduced me to the Hyun's Dojo community. Been playing too much Linkful Company recently. And... to hear that, like, not only are me and him friends, not only was I invited to his fucking wedding, And not only is him and Lindsay considering moving to Colorado because of me, but also he's loving my shit. What the fuck is happening? This isn't how this relationship was supposed to work. I'm supposed to appreciate Shuriken, and then he's just supposed to kind of be there and accept it. It's not supposed to be the other way around. Okay, fine, I'll do it. Oh my god. It's insane. All right, hope that's good enough for now. Did I almost say Loonsar? I didn't mean to. Shuriken and Loonsar. Start that new ship. Bruce was done his needed push-ups. It was one of the redemptions. I couldn't just not do it. It's there for a reason. Anyway. Also, this fucking beat.
Oh, that's what I'm told. But nobody's the same. My taste can change when we grow old. When this song plays, it might reach your soul. But if someone's in the metal, you might not meddle with this at all. But then as time goes on, your taste has gone, and they might change this song and get the message wrong. Can they just...
Oh my god, I'm gonna skip to the AI line.
Yeah, they changed this song, guns and alcohol. But then as time goes on, your favorite art has gone, and yeah, they changed this song and got the message wrong. Why do these songs all sound the same? My generation is all got insane. I create a song to protest the game, but then AI will steal my name. Let's slow it down.
Man, it's so fun. I've had a lot of fun with music production this year, like a lot of fun with it. I'm even making my own album now. And in a minute here, I would like to tease one or two of the songs that might be on that album. But another important thing, I started releasing music officially. So it's like on Spotify, YouTube Music, Amazon Music. You can find it on TikTok and Instagram and Snapchat, apparently. It's on this thing called Deezer, which is just a silly name for listening to music. I think it's on Pandora, too. It's everywhere. You can find the fucking music everywhere. And if you Google Hatena360 now, I get labeled as a musical artist, which is weird, because I'm more of an animator, but sure. But I've had a lot of fun with making music recently, and I hope that is showing. Because goddamn, it is so fucking fun. It is really fun. Also, that AI line is actually, like, AI. I had Loonsar. I recorded that line officially, of course, saying, like, AI will steal my name. And then I had him filter my own voice through it, through AI. And then there was a bunch of other examples, but the ones that I ended up using were Minecraft Adore, Schlatt, myself, and Alan Becker. And I had a good conversation with Alan Becker about it. I brought it up with him, and I showed him that I stole his voice for my song, and turned into a really good discussion. So I was glad I did that. But yeah, real fun. Pardon me. But if you guys want to listen to my music anywhere, whatever you used to listen to music to, except for SoundCloud, it's there. So if you have wanted it on Spotify, it is on Spotify. I shouldn't say all my music, but it's the Imposter Song, Nostalgia Sea, Christmas Present Song, Ruined Sound, and Crumbling Stars. Those are all the songs that are released officially so far. But here's a little sneak peek of what's to come. And you guys, if you follow my Twitter, then you've probably already kind of heard it.
Maybe I'm a little bit sad. Maybe go a little bit mad. Sometimes I'm feeling bad. years and I'm a brand new man. And yeah, I cringe at who I was back then, but now I'm successful and I have an audience. And while we didn't stick to plan, I still got pretty awesome fans. When I'm losing myself or I'm losing my mind, I start thinking about what I have done with my life. And I stress about words that a stranger online said about me. I'm doubting how I've spent my time. I'm a little bit sad, maybe go a little bit mad.
Okay, I've already shared too much. But that is a glimpse of one of the next songs that I'm working on. And I don't know if I'm going to do a music video for it, and I don't know if I'm going to release it before the album releases, but it's turning out real fucking good. So that is one of the songs. Let me pull up another one. You're posting it on Pirate Cove, okay. When's for a cancel culture video? I am having I'm being self-conscious about the whole thing, because I want to do like an IRL film music video, and I've been putting it off because I kind of don't want to do it, but I want to do it. But I don't want to release the music. I don't want to release the song before the music video. I don't know. The song's pretty much done. I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone, and we'll get there eventually. Hopefully it will be a 2024 release. But here's another song, another sneak peek. This one's very early in production, so it does sound very rough.
Man, I wish I had a superpower. I'd be saving the day, they'd be singing my praise, but nothing matters. Nothing matters. Man, I wish I could fly. I won't need to buy a car, I'll be soaring way up in the sky. But everybody wants that, so I don't want to fly anymore. Maybe I could be invisible, so my neighbors couldn't see me being miserable. But if I couldn't be seen, would anything really change at all? Man, I wish I had a superpower.
Anyway. Hang on, I want to show...
Bad guys that might want me.
Oh my god, I don't want to spoil it. Okay, wait, hang on.
I have to live a double life. I'd get a cool air, but I'd have to fight all the bad guys that might want me dead. I don't want that life, how about instead?
Okay. And then I want to share...
Anything couldn't live slow, would run away from my responsibilities. But if I couldn't live slow, would anything really change at all?
Okay, I've been sharing too much, but I'm really happy with that one. This one's gonna sound very different when it releases because this is in a very early demo stage, but still sounds pretty solid. I'm pretty happy with it. But that's all the music that I'm gonna tease for now. I know most of my community doesn't give a shit about the music that I release, but for those of you who do like it, I have been having a lot of fun making it, so expect more of it. Especially that album, because man, that album's gonna be fucking big. Okay, and then I think the last thing was the demo reel. I mean, we kind of pretty much covered everything. Oh, there was the short. Hang on, I forgot shorts existed. Wait. Yeah, shorts exist. So I tried doing shorts this year. And they were doing okay for views. But I just kind of realized after trying to use the algorithm for a bit that I don't like chasing the algorithm. It's just not fun. So. Oh, this is another video that got released because of the hacking incident. The big cuts off before you can see what happens. It's so funny. You just trust my word on this? I gotta strike. You have to trust me on that. Oh, yeah, the stuntman thing. I don't know if that actually resulted in any hype, but whatever.
You You've done some sketchy shit behind the lines. We scroll the while that dig back all your lies. Everybody knows your exposition. No time to wait, the clock is ticking. We're knocking down your door. Tell us your opposition. Everyone knows you're a scumbag. Nothing better to do. Oh, I know you'll regret that now that we know the truth. We know you don't belong here, cause I'm better than you. I'm the guy, you're the outcast with something to lose. Ready up the night.
God, that goes on for the whole verse.
Don't
Okay.
cover up your lies. You've done some.
Damn, okay, you just got the whole last verse. Cool. Well, that's another song that might release next year. We'll see. Pull-ups.
Your fly is open.
Oh my god, it's so good. So I hoped that we could do more of these within this year, but we kind of got caught up with a bunch of other gravity-related stuff. But I absolutely want to give credit to everyone who helped on this, because I didn't really have too much involvement in this. I was more so the director for the whole thing. Donut had already did kind of like a very early animatic for this whole short, and that was just kind of his own one-off animation. And then I thought about it, I'm like, huh, we could use this as like a YouTube short. We could try and like go all out on this. So I asked Donut if we could like make this official, and Donut was like, hell yeah, let's do it. So then he gave me the file. I prepared it to be, you know, vertical mode, and then I got Cam, or Best Frog, as some of you might know, to do the voice for Alan, who he is the official voice for Alan in Gravity, and then my girlfriend Cheshire Cat, I don't know how to say it. She is also the official voice for She-Ra.
Your fly is open.
ID and storyboards by Donut, and then Shifty, Suckerfish, Zion helped out with all of the extra visuals, and then I just touched some stuff up, and I did this stick figure animation. So that was me. I took part in making the BGs. I colored them. Did you? I don't remember that. Do I need to
Your
update?
fly is open.
Do I need to update these credits with that? Probably. I should. Well, do that after the stream, but I did not know that. So, my bad. Cool, so there's that one. I really like that one. It got quite a bit of views on YouTube, but I wanted to see how this would perform on all of the big social media platforms. And you know how TikTok is supposed to be like the big one where you can get famous so easy on TikTok? It got the least amount of views out of all of the other social medias I posted this to. It got only 1,000 views on TikTok. So, kind of pathetic there. But over on Instagram, for some reason, let me take a look at this. Not that one, that's music. That's not what I want. View insights. 92,000 views and 87,000 accounts reached. Like, what the fuck? Why is Instagram the one that pops off the most? That doesn't make any sense to me. So, because I might post more to Instagram, even though I hate it, but apparently its algorithm is good, question mark. But yeah, I'm not really a fan of TikTok, so I'm not mad that it underperformed. I was just surprised, because it seemed like the platform that everything blows up on. So I was just shocked, but I don't use TikTok much anyway, so I'm not too disappointed in it. So I'll take it. And then I did this fun
So I did some
breakdown.
really weird percussion for my next song, and it kind of sounds like this. Now I could just...
Yeah, whatever.
Then along the way, when we left that all behind, oh, won't we both behold the eye?
Anyway, nothing else much, at least not here. What do we do on live? Lethal Mumpany, Minecraft stuff, a lot of big ol' sync joint. Some 50 Matt watching your animations. I mean, I don't really need to talk about that. There's not much to say.
behind the scenes videos, premiere stream, the breakdown. Oh yeah, if you wanted to see me break down Crumbling Stars, the song and the music video is a good video. I've honestly will come back to watch it a few times myself because it's just fun. It's a silly little thing to do. Nice. Huge man. It's his birthday. Look at him go. Anyway, nothing much else here. And I already kind of did the whole Alan Becker thing on another stream, so. I did a breakdown for Ruin Sound. Okay, I did a breakdown for Ruin Sound. Good. Can you break down a breakdown vid? No, this would be super boring. Did you watch Boogie earlier in the stream? Why would I? We didn't do a Boogie this year. That was last year. Yeah, no, there's no Boogie this year. Sorry. Can you go to Gilded server? Why? What is there? What about it? There's nothing new. But I'll have it up over there anyway. Just for you, buddy. What will 2024's April Fool's prank be? Honestly, I have no idea if I'm going to do another April Fool's thing for a while. Because that whole face reveal thing was so great on its own. I don't think I need to do another April Fool's for a bit. That one's still kind of lingering to this day. The effects of that one. I mean, it got me my job, so that's one thing. But where's the 2023 April Fool's video? I didn't do anything for April Fool's this year. Actually, funny you mention it. There was an April Fool's thing regarding me, involving me, kind of, but not really. Suckerfish decided to disguise himself as me on Discord and host a collab as me. And I saw that. I'm like, this could result in a lot of danger. Sure, go ahead. Do it. So I gave him access to the collab server to make the announcement and everything. And people started like sending me their submissions instead of the fake Atena. So that, I mean, he actually did do that collab. It's up on the internet somewhere. But I remember there's this one dude who argued with me because I was telling him that I'm not hosting it and he's talking to the wrong person. And he was like, no, you're tricking me. And I was like, no, I'm literally not. I'm literally not, dude. Oh, man. I did do a boogie theory and became Alan Becker. Sure. But yeah, so there's that for April Fool's this year. But I had like literally nothing to do with it. I just kind of gave him access to my community. That was it. So. Oops. They'd be saving the day, they'd be singing my praise, but nothing matters. Nothing matters. Alright, well I've kind of, I don't think there's much else to talk about in terms of content. I was on the Wednesday Warble. I don't know if I was on it last year, but I was definitely on it this year. At least once. But I've been on the Wednesday Warble twice now. I think it was both this year. But that was pretty fun to be interviewed, and you can find that on the Wednesday Warble YouTube channel if that interests you. We have my other channels. Earlier in the year, you did host a new boogie. When will you get back to that? When I get motivation for it, honestly. Not even gonna lie to you about that. I just don't care about it right now, but I will eventually. I guarantee it. Hatena 360. Actually, so there was the Hatena 360 Makes channel, which was the machining channel that I did a lot of commentary on. And honestly, no one really cared. Yeah, no one really gave a shit. I don't know. I might try it again this year. But no one gave a fuck. So I might need to change it up a bit. We'll see. Other than a 10 of 360 makes, there's a 10 of 360 here, which is now like the gaming channel. I made the terrible. Okay, well I can share some of this because these are fun videos. I think these are the 4 big videos that were released on my channel this year.
Or even in the shower. Just make sure you don't look at yourself in the mirror, or else you might be too tempted to eat yourself up.
Wow. What? This hurts so much. Look, you saw his look in the mirror. He was so dumb. It's just a pizza.
It's a pizza blanket.
Oh,
it's by the same guy.
It's a pizza blanket. Oh, the dog. Wait, the dog. You saw the dog in the thumbnail?
What is this music?
Oh my god. Water.
Anyway, it's a fun little video. Fake feet. This dude's nasty ass fingernail. Holy shit. Knockoff Gilded Guy merch. There's a lot of fun stuff in this one. Oh my god, and Lince, there's a diary.
Jeez, what?
It is still Gangnam Style.
It's just Gangnam Style Part 2, bro. That's a funny video. I'm pretty sure this was recorded in 2022, but I just finished it this year. So, still a fun video.
Is this thing on?
This one. So Gamer did this video as well. He edited this, but I recorded it. This avatar perfectly suits Lince.
I think so. Hey, I'm here to do a live performance of my favorite song in the world, Five Nights at Freddy's by The Living Tombstone.
Tarot.
Okay.
Anyway.
Newcomers to play with us. Many years we've been all alone. We're forced to be still.
This is funny. I'd watch this if you haven't. I'd watch all of these. These are fun.
TNG, there's no way.
This one was all edited by me. This one was really funny. This one's so funny, dude. Let me just play my favorite part.
Watch the interior.
Damn!
Okay.
Damn! Go on. I want to see more.
Oh my god, I like this house.
Oh,
this is perfect.
Nice.
This is perfect. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is perfect.
Look at that living room.
What the fuck? Okay. I have one complaint.
Like, what is it?
Anyway. Oh man. So that's a really funny video. Let's look through Zillow. And then I released this monolith of a video, an hour-long Lethal Company video with myself, Loonstar, Blue, Undermine, and Gamer Studios. And it is so funny, and there's some really tense moments. I love this video. I honestly might go back to watch this again soon. I have to sneeze. I'm good. So that one's fun. Yeah, this channel's trying to find its footing, but I think this might be the direction that I'm going. Is these 4 most recent videos. Definitely going to continue doing this sort of stuff because it's, you know, these silly Carson Isaac Y-esque videos, and then the gaming videos. Those are fun. I tried doing this kind of video for a bit. I didn't really have that much fun with it. This one was much more of a rant piece, and it got views, and I'm still getting hate comments to this day of people complaining that I'm just jealous, but sure, whatever. But I tried doing a bunch of commentary-esque stuff like PewDiePie for a while. Didn't really like doing it, honestly. Wasn't as much fun as I was wanting it to be. So I ended up, and you know, now I'm just doing this sort of stuff, but they don't really get a lot of views, which is expected. I just need to be more consistent with it. But if you want to see more gaming and this kind of stuff, I don't know what you would call this, Discord call, fun shit, exploring the internet, whatever. Go ahead and check it out. Some fun shit. You know, when I'm in a try not to get angry challenge, my opponent is in the Combat Gods of Lie comment section. Yeah. For real. And the Makes channel. Yeah, so for those of you who weren't aware, this was a channel that I launched. I mean, I started it a lot longer ago, but didn't really start doing anything with it until, let's see, February, yeah. The plan was to just release things every week, and it would just be a time lapse of something that I was 3D printing, and I would be talking about whatever topic I wanted to talk about. It would kind of replace the whole commentary thing that I was doing on the Hitena 360 Here channel, but it was just much more chill. Kind of like the Weekly Slap, if y'all are familiar with that channel. This one did pretty well.
Today I want to talk about... Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about more of a question. How do you avoid burnout? Because I think I've done this for as long as I've been creating things. I can't say that I have experienced any sense of burnout once. Not a single time.
Anyway, if you want to hear me talk about shit, head on over here. I might continue it and just kind of push more on it. Because I think that's really where I messed up, is I made one announcement about it, and I didn't really talk about it after that. So maybe I'll just talk more about this channel and move people over here. You know, I did enjoy doing this to some degree. Just kind of ranting about shit that I wanted to take about. We call these videos Surviving the Internet. Got it. Got it. So, yeah. Well, I think that is everything in terms of just going back and looking at shit. We can segment this off into like a Q&A sort of thing. So if y'all have any questions, I'll try to answer them, I guess. I did see Shifty asked, since I noticed your streams do better when there's viewer interactions, will you do anything to improve your streams? I will be doing more interactive streams, for sure. I mean, the watching your animations thing, that's a perfect example. I'll be doing plenty more of those. I want to try and make those, if not bi-weekly, at least monthly. What's up? But I mean, still I'll be live streaming production of stuff because a lot of my streaming audience just watches me for background noise, which is fine. And then we'll still do the Let's Chill streams. Those are always fun. But yeah. Boring ass here, boring ass stream. I hate you. Yeah, I hate you too, dude. Thanks. Fuck you and so on. What you use to animate? Stick notes. Oh, that bit has sailed. I use Adobe Animate, Flash 8, and very occasionally CS6 or Adobe Flash CS6, whatever you want to call it. But primarily now I just use Adobe Animate. Do you have anything to say about the sheets I posted a while ago in the Gilded server? Good question. Where are they? It's not going to be in there. Fuck. Where are they supposed to be? Oh, in MISC? Oh, in the forums. Okay. Interesting. That's probably just a me issue. Weird. Well, it's not loading on my side, so I'll take a look at it later. Yeah, ba da ba 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 ba. I like how the mic blocks them. I mean, they're just showing up as errors right now anyway, so you're not missing much. My internet's been having a weird issue with connecting to Guilded recently, so hopefully that solves itself eventually, or I figure out a solution. I tried to animate Alan and currently trying to animate Shira and post it as soon as it is. Okay, cool, yeah. I don't understand how I already have so much fan art and fan animation of Gravity related shit when not even a single scene is finished. It's like, holy shit, you guys are insane. I love it, but it's weird. Man. Yap yap. Yap yap. Yap yap da da da. Ba bam dum dum. Ba bam dum. This is awkward. You're awkward. You are the one that is being awkward. Yeah, we've already been going for 2 hours. It is almost 1 in the morning. I hate that shit. Melatonin, man. One of the first fan comments about Gravity is about looting it. I think that we are at a point of no return. We're not at Shame X Katiana levels yet, so we're fine. We are fine. For now. We'll see. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try really hard to get a lot more shit done on Gravity. I want to start... I want to get a really good hefty chunk into the actual animation this year. Because it's just been a lot of going back and forth this last year. So I'm hoping to stop that and just kind of go. You know. Alrighty. Robbie seems to really like Seamus. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. Well, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. Streams will be becoming regular again. Again, no real schedule, but I will be, several times a week. But I will see you whenever I decide to stream. So, adios. Might do one tomorrow. It might just be production or something. It might be gaming. I don't know. We'll find out. Whatever I'm in the mood for. I tend to keep getting fake mobile game ads on your stream. What do I do? Click them all. Pardon me. Click them all. Click all of them. Do it. They're definitely legit and will not give you viruses. You should totally click on it. Okay, bye.